Have you ever felt like you don't even exist in your own life? Like you pour your heart and soul into your connections, only to be overlooked or taken for granted? It's as if you're there but not really seen, your efforts fading into the background noise of everyday life. Today, we're cutting through that noise. We'll show you how to craft a presence so powerful it commands respect the moment you step in. We're talking about a quiet confidence that doesn't just get you noticed, it draws genuine connection like a magnet. This isn't about seeking fame, it's about building relationships grounded in mutual respect, where your worth is undeniable. Stoicism, with its focus on mastering control over oneself and embracing challenges with resilience, provides practical tools for real change. This philosophy transforms you from being constantly overlooked to someone whose silent strength speaks volumes. It teaches us that our most powerful stance in life comes from internal harmony and purposeful actions, not from the clamor for external validation. So if you're tired of feeling like a shadow in your own life, stay with me until the end of this video. Let's light up that shadow together and transform it into a presence that's truly seen, heard, and valued. Let's get started. 1. Understanding your true worth. It can be tough to feel truly valued, especially by those we love. Imagine always putting others' needs first, yet never feeling truly appreciated. That doubt, that frustration, it's when it's most challenging to recognize your own value. But what if I told you your worth has nothing to do with their recognition? Think of yourself like a whisper in a crowded room, easily unheard, easily overlooked. Yet the true worth of a whisper isn't measured by its volume, but by the message it carries. Similarly, your worth lies in the quiet strength you possess and the unwavering values that guide your actions. It's not about how loudly you demand attention, but about the consistency with which you live your truth. Now imagine if you truly understood the immense value you bring to your relationships. Imagine how that realization could change everything. It all starts with understanding your true worth. The Stoics reminds us that true strength comes from within, not from validation from others. Adversity does not break us. It reveals the depth of our character and resilience, especially in close relationships. Stoicism teaches us something powerful. Your true value isn't about applause or approval. It's about the stuff inside you, your kindness, your determination, the way you keep going even when it's hard. That's what makes you strong, and that strength is what makes you invaluable in your relationships. Seneca once wisely stated, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." This echoes the Stoic belief that our true value is built from within. It's in how we treat ourselves, the standards we hold for ourselves, the unwavering commitment to our values. This is what sets the foundation for how others truly see us. Think about it. When everything else is stripped away, the job, the status, the likes, what's left? That's you, the real you. And the real you? That's what truly matters. Let's be honest, we all crave that feeling of being seen and valued. But what if we stopped waiting for the world to get it right and started recognizing our own worth? Imagine the power in that. Recognizing your worth isn't just an ego boost, it's a profound discovery. It's the key that unlocks a newfound confidence, a quiet power that lets you navigate the world with your head held high. This self-awareness is the foundation for genuine connection, because when you know your worth, you attract those who value it too. 2. Present yourself with dignity. Have you ever compromised who you truly are just to be liked by someone? Maybe you changed how you dressed, softened your opinions, or even acted in ways that went against your instincts, all in a desperate attempt to fit in. The Stoics understood this struggle deeply. They believed that true dignity isn't found in trying to please others, but in the quiet strength of being authentically yourself. But what does this look like in our daily lives? Picture this. During a quiet evening at home, a couple finds themselves in disagreement over their future plans. A wave of frustration rises, a familiar tightness in the chest. But then they remember something deeper, their commitment to respecting each other even in disagreement. They take a deep breath, not to suppress emotion, but to gain clarity. Instead of reacting with defensiveness, they choose their words carefully, seeking to truly understand their partner's perspective. This moment of patience, of choosing open communication over the need to win the argument, that's where true dignity grows. It strengthens their bond, showing that a difference in opinion doesn't diminish their love or respect. True dignity is the quiet strength that shines in your actions, echoing through your closest relationships. It's about respecting yourself in ways that teach others to value you just as deeply. It's the open posture, the steady eye contact that says, "I am present and I value this interaction," even when disagreement arises. This power comes from within, and it can't be faked. Let's be clear, Stoicism isn't about becoming emotionless or indifferent. It's about understanding what truly deserves your energy, focusing on what matters, and controlling your reactions. It's about aligning your life with your core values, even when that feels difficult. Maybe you find yourself constantly saying sorry, even when you've done nothing wrong. It's an attempt to please people and avoid conflict. But there's a hidden cost in this. Each unnecessary apology chips away at your self-worth, subtly telling the world it's okay to walk over you. You shouldn't apologize for existing. It only dims your inner light. Shine brightly and let the world see your true value. Dignity isn't about perfection. We all make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes can feel humiliating. But as Epictetus once wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This approach to life reveals your true character. Do you crumble under pressure, or do you treat yourself with compassion, learn from your mistakes, and move on? This inner resilience reflects a quiet dignity that earns genuine respect. Remember, the power of dignity starts with how you treat yourself. So hold your head high, demand respect through your actions, and never settle for anything less, because you, my friend, are worthy. 3. Cultivate strategic availability. Today's world is buzzing with notifications and updates, pulling us into a whirlwind of constant availability. But imagine a different approach, one that's not about disappearing or playing games, but about valuing your time and space. This idea is deeply rooted in Stoicism, which teaches us about self-respect, recognizing our worth, and the power of choosing when and how we offer our presence. Stoicism shows us the power of choosing what truly matters. In an era where everything is shared in an instant, taking a step back can be surprisingly refreshing. This is about making a statement with your presence and your absence. It's not about what you wear or the filter on your photo. It's about making clear that there's depth to your life, parts of you that are yours alone or shared with just a chosen few. Have you ever considered how your constant availability could weaken your relationships? And then there's your time, your most precious asset. Choosing how and with whom to spend it is a clear signal of what and who is important to you. When you are with someone, be fully there, present, and engaged. Yet when it's time for solitude or personal growth, be comfortable stepping back. This balance builds respect and deepens connections, demonstrating to those around you that they truly matter without needing to say a word. Stoicism in today's always-on world isn't shutting down, but choosing peace over distraction. Not every message needs an immediate reply. Not every call needs to be answered the moment it rings. This doesn't mean you're cold or distant. On the contrary, it means when you do show up, you're all in, making those moments truly count. Strategic availability, like turning off notifications during family dinners or dedicating uninterrupted time to loved ones, sets boundaries that protect our mental space and enrich our connections. Don't be afraid to politely decline requests when they don't serve your well-being. Consider how selectively declining requests might not only protect your energy, but also add a touch of intrigue to your interactions. Seneca once wisely stated, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This reflection underlines our discussion perfectly. By choosing when and how to be available, you're not playing hard to get. You're being hard to forget. It's about making your time and company something of value, something to be appreciated and never taken for granted. So let's shift our mindset. Let's be a bit more thoughtful about how we share ourselves with the world. Choosing to share our lives more meaningfully deepens relationships far beyond superficial improvement. Taking this Stoic advice to heart means living a life where we're not just reacting, but actively shaping our interactions with care and intention. It's a call to live more deliberately, love more deeply, and really, truly value the spaces we create for ourselves and for each other. Let's take control, live on our terms, and show the world through our actions the full measure of our worth. 4. The courage to walk away. The Stoic philosophers possessed a deep understanding of detachment. They didn't see it as coldness or a lack of feeling, but rather as a powerful tool of self-understanding, empowering us to control our choices regarding the situations and company we keep. Epictetus, a well-known Stoic, emphasized this concept when he noted, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." This principle may sound familiar. Think about the times you felt stuck in a relationship where something didn't feel right. Despite knowing deep down that you deserve better, the fear of being alone or the hope that things might change can make leaving seem impossible. Many of us have faced these draining situations, spending years searching for a way out, even when we know something better must be out there. But Stoicism offers a clear perspective. Staying in such toxic relationships is incompatible with the deep love and respect we need to have for ourselves. It also offers a path towards self-respect and inner strength, empowering us to recognize that staying in situations that diminish us is a choice, and to boldly reclaim our power. This realization doesn't mean giving up on relationships at the first sign of difficulty. Instead, it's about knowing our worth, our values, our principles, so deeply that we're ready to walk away when something fundamentally goes against them. As Epictetus advised, we deserve a life surrounded by those who uplift us. Walking away from what drains us is choosing to be in alignment with this truth and honor our own worth. This choice takes courage. Saying goodbye even to familiar situations can be terrifying. The unknown stretches out before us, full of uncertainty. But remember, the Stoics embraced adversity. They taught us to face challenges with a calm and focused mind, embracing change as a natural part of life. Sometimes the bravest action is to step away from what no longer serves our growth, making space for something better. Walking away changes everything. It shows those around us that our presence is a conscious choice, not a necessity. It reminds us that we deserve the kind of love and respect that calls forth our best, nothing less. And most importantly, it creates an opportunity. By leaving behind what holds us back, we open ourselves to new experiences, new connections, and a life aligned with the unwavering worth we possess within. In walking away, we open ourselves to something profound. We rediscover the strength to seek relationships built on genuine respect and a shared understanding of our worth. It's a testament to the love and respect we hold for ourselves and those we choose to hold dear. 5. Prioritize actions over words. Imagine meeting someone who seems ideal. Their words promise a future filled with commitment and understanding. You're naturally drawn in, but as time unfolds, a mismatch arises. Their actions don't match the melody of their promises. Sound familiar? In today's world, charm and sweet talk can be common, leaving us questioning how to truly judge someone's worth. Here's where Stoicism offers us a powerful truth. Prioritize actions over words. This isn't about cynicism, it's about cultivating discernment and protecting your heart. We've all been there. We get caught up in the initial spark, the charm of someone's declarations. But then a nagging feeling arises. Maybe they repeatedly cancel plans at the last minute, offering excuses that don't quite ring true. Perhaps their actions reveal a lack of respect for your time and feelings. We hold on to their words, hoping they'll eventually match the beautiful picture they painted. But here's the key. When words and actions conflict, believe the actions. That inconsistency is an unmistakable red flag, a message you can't ignore. This is where your inner Stoic steps up. As Epictetus reminds us, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Instead of getting swept away by empty promises, prioritize actions as the truest measure of someone's character. Look beyond grand gestures. Pay attention to the everyday details. Are they reliable? Do they follow through on small commitments? How do they treat others, especially when stressed or under pressure? These seemingly small actions reveal a person's core values and how they'll likely show up in a relationship. Remember, when your actions align with your values, you demonstrate your worth in the most powerful way. This shows that your time and feelings are precious and deserve respect reflected in actions, not just words. By prioritizing actions, you cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections. You embrace the Stoic wisdom that true character is revealed not through big declarations, but through the quiet symphony of everyday choices and behaviors. This is how you show your loved one your worth, by being the kind of person whose actions speak volumes, a testament to your commitment and love. 6. Cultivate healthy skepticism. In a world overflowing with persuasive words and grand promises, healthy skepticism is like your inner Stoic compass. While it's natural to feel excited about new connections, healthy skepticism reminds us to approach relationships with thoughtful awareness. It's not about cynicism or distrust, but about seeing situations clearly, discerning words from genuine character. Imagine this. You meet someone at a volunteer event for a cause you care deeply about. They speak passionately about shared values and the potential for a deep connection. You're excited. Finally, someone who seems truly aligned. Your excitement is genuine, yet that skeptical voice in the back of your mind lingers. Are they genuinely as committed to action as they are to words? Are they truly the kind of person who lives the values they proclaim? As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Ignoring doubts can have consequences: disappointment, wasted time, or the gradual realization that someone's not who they initially presented themselves as. Healthy skepticism isn't about shutting down possibilities or nurturing doubt. It's about guarding your heart wisely while remaining open to genuine connection. A sprinkle of skepticism urges you to take a step back. Are their actions consistent across different situations? Do they demonstrate the values they profess, or do you notice a mismatch? Do their words promise the moon, yet their actions fail to reflect that grand vision? Pay attention to how they interact with others, not just with you. Do they follow through on small promises? Are they truly aligned with your values in their daily choices? Cultivating healthy skepticism empowers you. It allows you to build relationships rooted in authenticity and mutual respect, where trust is earned over time through actions, not just promises. Stoicism doesn't call us to cynicism. Rather, it advocates for a balanced skepticism, where trust is earned through consistent actions, not just charming words. By prioritizing this kind of discernment, you show yourself respect and attract relationships where your worth is reflected in the actions of those around you. This balanced approach doesn't close your heart to others, but protects your well-being by ensuring your trust is well placed. Remember, while words can inspire, actions are the true measure of character. Cultivate your skepticism. It's a powerful way to choose connections rooted in genuine respect and shared values. 7. Say no with confidence. True self-respect often begins with two simple letters: no. Saying no confidently is a cornerstone of Stoic self-respect. It's about safeguarding your boundaries, upholding the values you hold dear, and recognizing your inherent worth. This isn't easy, especially in relationships where we crave connection and acceptance. Imagine being at a crossroads with someone you care about, where their request conflicts with your core beliefs or comfort level. Maybe it's moving too fast, wanting you to compromise on a value, or engaging in something you aren't fully comfortable with. But here's where your inner Stoic awakens. Saying no in these situations, even when it feels difficult, is an act of courage. It takes bravery to stand by your values, especially when faced with the fear of disapproval or conflict. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, nature did not blend things so inextricably that you can't draw your own boundaries. Place your own well-being in your own hands. By setting these boundaries, you choose self-respect over the ease of going along with the flow. With each no that aligns with your values, your confidence grows stronger. Think of it like this: while saying no might initially cause disappointment or even a temporary setback, it's ultimately an act of self-preservation. It shows the world, and most importantly to yourself, that you won't compromise what matters most to you. When you prioritize your values, you build profound self-respect and attract healthier relationships rooted in genuine connection. If honoring your boundaries pushes someone away, weren't they simply not a good fit from the start? This unwavering commitment to your own worth sends a powerful signal to the world. I have standards, I respect myself, and I won't settle for anything less. Remember, saying no is not a rejection of another person, but an affirmation of yourself. It's a testament to your self-worth and a powerful tool for building respectful relationships. When someone sees you won't sacrifice your self-respect, it shifts their perspective. It commands attention and attracts those who genuinely value you and your boundaries. Let's be honest, saying no doesn't always feel good at the moment, but the Stoics taught us that discomfort is often a sign of growth. And the reward? Self-respect, deeper connections, and a quiet confidence that commands attention without you ever having to raise your voice. So as you face your day, remember, no is a word of power. It's a tool for building authentic relationships and a key to living a life aligned with your deepest values. Embrace it, own it, and watch your world transform. 8. Stop chasing after anyone. Remember, a cornerstone of Stoicism is valuing our dignity and inner peace. This principle is profoundly relevant to relationships, especially when faced with someone who seems to undervalue our worth. Imagine yourself in a relationship where you've poured your heart and energy. You've been there for them, consistently showing up with love and support, but recently you sense a growing distance. Your instinct might be to try harder, to analyze every interaction, or even find yourself begging for their attention. But a Stoic perspective challenges us. What is truly within our control? Can we force someone else's feelings or actions? Chasing after someone who is moving away from us often feels like we're fighting a losing battle. It's not about giving up. It's about recognizing our worth, our dignity, our inner peace. These are the treasures we need to safeguard. Stoicism teaches us that our value doesn't depend on someone else's actions. If someone decides to walk away, it's their choice, not a reflection of our worth. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Choosing to prioritize your well-being might feel painful at first, yet this demonstrates a profound act of self-love. It's like saying, I refuse to diminish myself for someone who doesn't fully see my value. This courage to stand still and honor our self-worth doesn't push people away. It draws the right ones closer. It's not about ego, it's about understanding and respecting ourselves, sending a clear message to the world. I value myself, and I know my worth. This mindset transforms our relationships. We stop chasing and become the architects of our own happiness, welcoming those who recognize and appreciate our true worth. So, as we move through life, let's remember the wisdom of Stoicism. Let's focus on what's within our control, our actions, our reactions, and most importantly, how we value ourselves. This isn't a journey of solitude, but one of self-discovery and forming genuine connections that respect and celebrate our individuality. As we conclude our discussion today, here's something I want you to keep in mind. Realizing that you're already worthy is the first step in showing the world your true value. It's about more than just feeling good about yourself. It's understanding that your worth comes from staying true to your values and acting with integrity, no matter the circumstances. This insight is rooted in Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to value our internal compass over external pressures. Let this belief in yourself shine through everything you do. Whether you're facing tough times or everyday situations, how you respond to them reveals your true worth. It's something no one can give you or take away from you. It's all in how you see yourself and act on it. Embrace your inner Stoic and let your actions speak volumes about your character. If this message resonates with you and you want to explore more, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We're eager to dive deeper into Stoic wisdom together, helping each of us grow and live a life that truly reflects our worth. And if you enjoyed our time together, please give this video a like. Your support helps spread these valuable lessons to others who might benefit from them. Thank you for spending this time with me. Remember, the seeds of self-respect we've planted today will blossom into a life aligned with our truest selves. Keep living your values and discovering the strength you already have within. Thanks for watching. Until next time.